Welcome to CRE Newsroom.
Today is 27 April 2026. Two titans of industry are making billion-pound moves. We're diving into Whitbread's potential £1.5 billion shift toward a capital-light future for Premier Inn, and Microsoft's massive expansion in Leeds as they secure planning for a new hyperscale data center. From hotel sale and leasebacks to the AI-driven data boom, we're analyzing the strategic shifts defining the 2026 real estate market.
UK hospitality group Whitbread, the parent company of the UK's largest hotel chain, Premier Inn, is reportedly considering a significant shift in its property ownership strategy. According to reports from The Times, the FTSE 100 group is exploring a large-scale sale and leaseback program that could release approximately $1.5 billion in capital. Under the proposed plan, which is expected to be detailed alongside the company's annual results this coming Thursday, Whitbread may seek to sell or lease back approximately 1 in 5 of its freehold hotel properties. Historically, Whitbread has maintained a competitive advantage through an asset-heavy model, currently owning roughly 50% of its hotel freeholds. The new 5-year strategy would see this proportion reduced to approximately 40%. If executed, this move would transition Whitbread into a majority leasehold business for the first time since the Premier Inn brand was established in 1987. The primary objective of this capital-light approach is reported to be the return of funds to shareholders. The move follows a period of market pressure, including a significant rise in annual business rates, which initially impacted investor sentiment.
Whitbread has already taken steps in this direction, with 2 recent transactions. In January 2026, the company completed an $89 million sale and leaseback deal with London Metric Property. That portfolio consisted of 9 hotels, totaling 955 keys, primarily located in the southeast of England. The deal was structured on 30-year leases with a net initial yield of 5.3%. This followed an earlier transaction in September 2025, where London Metric acquired 5 Premier Inn assets for $44.4 million. These transactions maintain Whitbread's day-to-day operation of the hotels, while transferring long-term property ownership and associated capital commitments to institutional investors. Industry analysts will be watching Thursday's announcement closely. The transition suggests a balance between maintaining a robust, asset-backed balance sheet and the need for operational flexibility and shareholder returns in an evolving economic climate. We will continue to monitor the formal unveiling of the 5-year plan for further details on the specific assets involved.
Before we move on to the next story, if you're finding this useful, please subscribe, like, and share this with someone else who follows the market. Your support really helps me continue producing these commercial real estate updates.
In the latest chapter of the UK's hyperscale data center rollout, Microsoft and the FTSE 250 regeneration specialist, Harworth, have secured a major planning win at Skelton Grange in Stewarton, near Leeds. Leeds City Council's local planning committee has passed a resolution to grant consent for a hyperscale data center complex, marking a significant step in the redevelopment of the former power station site. The Leeds Local Planning Committee has granted consent for a data center campus at Skelton Grange, including all associated infrastructure and outline planning for a warehouse and distribution facility. The consent is for a scheme that includes 3 large data center halls, totaling around 424,000 square feet on the site, together with auxiliary buildings on plots 1 and 2. In addition, the permission covers roughly 160,000 square feet of industrial and logistics space on Harworth's adjoining 16-acre plot, which is earmarked for a warehouse and distribution building, as well as on-site EV charging infrastructure. This combination of hyperscale computing and logistics space positions Skelton Grange as a mixed-use industrial tech hub on the outskirts of Leeds.
For the FTSE 250-listed Harworth Group, this planning milestone triggers the next phase of a lucrative partnership with Microsoft. The collaboration began in June 2024 with the sale of Plot 1 for £51.2 million. With this latest planning consent, Harworth is set to complete the sale of Plot 2, which is expected to return an additional £53.2 million to the group. This project underscores why the data center sector remains one of the strongest performers in the UK commercial real estate market today.
Demand is being relentlessly driven by the rapid expansion of cloud computing and the global race for AI development. Institutional investors are responding by deploying record levels of capital into powered land, sites like Skelton Grange that have the rare combination of planning potential and high-capacity grid connections. We saw further evidence of this trend just last week in Blackstone's Q1 2026 performance results. The firm highlighted its AI infrastructure strategy as a primary driver of returns, noting that it now manages over $150 billion in data center assets globally, with a development pipeline nearly equal in size.
That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more CRE and capital markets news in the next video.